Hello, my name is Myron Kent. Sorry about the towel, but I'm snowed in and my allergies has got me stuffed up. But what I'm attempting to do, since I finally acquired the book I read to you on a video about why I'm a member of the New Testament non instrumental Church of Christ. um, After exhaustive uh, participation and recommendations from the folks that first heard this message from Mr. Leroy Brownlow, uh, he wrote this book, and um, I acquired that book a long time ago when I was serving in the Churches of Christ in California. I made a video, an introduction this book that I added to the body of Christ, that I was a member of all the Christ. But sanctify in your hearts Christ as Lord, being ready to always give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason concerning the hope that is in you, yet meekness and fear. The writer, believing this exhortation, and at the request of many in various localities who have heard him preach a series of sermons on this topic, he presents to the public the volume of scriptural reasons for being a member of the Church of Christ. And this is the book I'm reading to you. The most of the people are what they are religiously because of human rather than scriptural reasons. For instance, let me start again, presents this volume of scriptural reasons for being a member of the Church of Christ. Most of the people are what they are religiously because of human rather than scriptural reasons. For instance, is a friendly church. My mother, Mr. Leroy speaking, my mother was a member of that church. They got me when I was a baby by generations instead of regeneration. I married into this church. They have the finest building in town. Such reasons are worthless in the sight of God and are empty words to a people who wish to be guided by "Thus saith the Lord." The author of this book was not reared in the Church of Christ. An effort has been made in this volume to set forth material that will be an asset to the children of God in preparing themselves to give an answer to every man that asketh them a reason concerning the hope that is in them. It's material that may be used as a home study to indoctrinate the children, for each generation must be indoctrinated. A book that may be circulated in the field of personal evangelism. Hey, that sounds like me. Personal evangelism. How about that? A volume that will be helpful to those midweek talks and a series of studies adopted to Bible class work. A designated amount of material for each class period has not been prescribed because different teachers Different teachers cover the same material at different paces. Being aware of this, the chapters have been broken into various sections and topics, making it easy for each class to cover the material as is given. And practicing upon biblical authority alone. Extended version alone. This is Leroy Brownlow, Fort Worth, Texas. Now, this book was, I was 5 years old at the time the book was published, and when he was popular with his teaching and preaching. Now, I attended seminar at Faith Center in Glendale, California, and it was a teaching ministry. It wasn't a Church of Christ established as a New Testament Church of Christ, non instrumental. But it's a teaching ministry. It's a center of faith where teaching from the Word, and thus saith the word of the Lord, goes forward. The initial professor was Dr. Gene Scott. He obtained a PhD from Stanford University. I'm talking into the camera, but I want to look up a little bit because that may be annoying to keep looking down at the silly keyboard. But he obtained his PhD from Stanford University, and he grew up in the uh, church that his father acquired. Anyway, I was designated a King's House of Faith and given a number. A number, King's House of Faith number, as an evangelist to preach the gospel and to teach. And I've been he was talking with me and a loved one. We say it makes us feel better to say it got promoted. So I told my brother Paul, well, listen, use Steve because most people have trouble with that first name of mine because the M is a soft sounding word. And they say, what's your first name? I say Myron. They say, what? I say Myron. They say, what? I say Myron. And they say, can you spell it? I say, Steve, can you spell that? So I say on on the phone, I tell people Steve Kent. So call me anytime, one evangelist at hotmail.com. That's my that's my email. You can email me at one evangelist, OneEvangelist, one evangelist at hotmail.com. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I guess I'm on about any platform you can think of. Uh, I just got onto a new platform called May We, and it's M-E dash, I think, MEWE, maywe.com. I think May We uh, is a French designation of little one or a frog. And I guess because frog legs are so popular in France, uh, that um, epithet they use. like a racial slur. They call them frogs. French. They call the French people frogs. That's not that's not nice, is it? All right, Myron Kent signing off. Bye bye.